Sports cars have always been the ultimate expression of speed, power, and design. And in 2025, the competition has reached a whole new level. From Italian masterpieces to American muscle and German precision, these 5 cars are redefining what it means to drive fast. In this video, we're counting down the top 5 sports cars of 2025, cars that combine insane horsepower, cutting-edge technology, and breathtaking looks. Buckle up, because number 1 will blow your mind. Ferrari, the name that always means luxury and performance. But today, we're talking about something different. The Ferrari 296 GTB, the car that changed the game. The first modern Ferrari with a V6 engine, paired with hybrid technology. Today, we're diving deep into what makes it truly exceptional. The first thing that grabs your attention is the design. The Ferrari 296 GTB features sleek aerodynamic lines, an aggressive front end, and slim LED headlights that give it a futuristic look. At the rear, you'll find an integrated spoiler, not just for style, but for aerodynamic efficiency. Every curve and detail is engineered to reduce drag and increase downforce for maximum stability at high speeds. But the real magic is under the hood. Ferrari has fitted a 3.0-liter twin-turbocharged V6 engine, paired with an electric motor. The combined output, 819 horsepower. The result, a blistering 0 to 100 km per hour in just 2.9 seconds, and a top speed of 330 km per hour. That's Formula One performance in a road car. It's the perfect balance of Ferrari's classic power with the innovation of the future. Ferrari didn't stop at raw power. The technology in this car is next level. You get the Emanettino system to switch driving modes, a plug-in hybrid system that allows short electric-only drives for city use, and maximum power on the track. The chassis is made from lightweight aluminum for better handling. You've got carbon ceramic brakes for insane stopping power, and an adaptive suspension system that makes every corner feel like second nature. You might be wondering, a V6 Ferrari, how does it sound? Trust me, it sounds incredible. Ferrari has tuned the exhaust to deliver a tone that's close to Formula One levels. And the driving experience, it's a mix of razor-sharp precision and raw speed. The car feels like it's reading your mind, anticipating your every move. Inside, the Ferrari 296 GTB is minimalistic yet luxurious. Everything is driver-focused. A fully digital instrument cluster, touch-sensitive controls, and sporty leather seats that hug you perfectly. You won't find a massive central screen like other brands. Ferrari wants your eyes on the road, not the screen. The steering wheel has most of the controls, just like in Formula One. Now, the big question, how much does it cost? The starting price is around $320,000, and it can go much higher with options. Is it worth it? If you want cutting-edge Ferrari technology, mind-blowing performance, and an unmatched driving experience, absolutely yes. This is not just a car, it's a piece of automotive art. The Ferrari 296 GTB shows us how supercars can embrace the future without losing their soul. Stunning design, incredible performance, advanced technology, and a soundtrack that makes your heart race. The question is, if you had the chance, would you choose the Ferrari 296 GTB? Or do you have another Ferrari in mind? The Porsche 911 Turbo S. This car is an icon. It's not just fast, it's brutally fast, while still being practical enough to drive every single day. Let's dive into what makes the 992 Turbo S one of the greatest sports cars of 2025. The 911 Turbo S keeps that timeless silhouette that enthusiasts love. The wide rear fenders, the sleek roofline, and those aggressive air intakes, everything screams performance. The active rear wing isn't just for looks, it provides extra downforce at high speeds. Porsche has mastered the art of evolution, keeping the classic design alive while adding modern details like matrix LED headlights and larger air intakes for cooling that beast of an engine. Now, let's talk about what's under the hood, and trust me, it's impressive. The 911 Turbo S comes with a 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged flat-6 engine producing a jaw-dropping 640 horsepower and 800 Nm of torque. How fast is it? 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 2.6 seconds. Yes, that's quicker than most hypercars. Top speed, 330 kilometers per hour. And thanks to the all-wheel drive system and the lightning-fast PDK transmission, the acceleration feels instant and brutal, yet controlled. But power is nothing without control, and Porsche knows that better than anyone. The 911 Turbo S is loaded with technology: Porsche Active Suspension Management, rear axle steering, and an adaptive all-wheel drive system that distributes power perfectly. The result? It feels like you're glued to the road. You can attack corners at insane speeds, and the car just doesn't flinch. It's precision engineering at its best. Some people say turbo engines don't sound exciting, but the Turbo S proves them wrong. That flat six growl is addictive, and when the turbos kick in, you hear that whistle, pure music for car lovers. Behind the wheel, it feels confident and planted, yet it can transform into a beast with just one press of the throttle. It's like having two cars in one, a comfortable cruiser and a track monster. Step inside, and you'll understand why the 911 Turbo S is so loved. The interior is pure Porsche, luxurious, functional, and sporty. You get high-quality leather, digital displays, and a center console that's intuitive and minimalistic. The Sport Chrono package adds that racing vibe with its central stopwatch and drive mode selector. And the seats, perfect balance between comfort and support, making long drives effortless. Now, the price. The 911 Turbo S starts at around $230,000, and yes, that's a lot of money. But here's the thing, it gives you hypercar-level performance for a fraction of the price, plus the ability to drive it every day without worrying about ground clearance or overheating. It's the ultimate all-rounder: luxury, speed, and practicality in one package. The Porsche 911 Turbo S is proof that perfection can evolve. It's not the flashiest car, but it's one of the most complete sports cars ever built. Stunning design, mind-blowing acceleration, and everyday usability, all in one package. The question is, if you had the choice, would you go for the Porsche 911 Turbo S or stick with something more exotic like a Ferrari or Lamborghini? When you think of Lamborghini, you think of drama, aggression, and that unmistakable V10 scream. The Huracán Tecnica is everything you love about Lamborghini, and more. It's the perfect bridge between a track weapon and a street supercar. Today, we're going to explore why the Huracán Tecnica is one of the most thrilling sports cars you can buy in 2025. The design of the Tecnica is pure Lamborghini, sharp, angular, and ready to attack. At the front, you've got a new bumper inspired by the Asenza SCV12, larger air intakes for better cooling, and a splitter that means business. On the sides, the aerodynamic lines aren't just for looks, they help direct airflow for maximum stability. At the back, you've got a redesigned rear with a fixed wing that adds downforce without looking too extreme. Everything about the Tecnica says speed and precision. Under the hood, or should I say, behind your head, is Lamborghini's legendary 5.2-liter naturally aspirated V10 engine, producing 631 horsepower and 565 Newton-meters of torque. No turbos, no hybrid, just pure, raw power. The result: 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 3.2 seconds, and a top speed of 325 kilometers per hour. And because it's rear-wheel drive, you get that authentic, engaging driving experience, a real connection between you, the car, and the road. The Huracán Tecnica isn't just about brute force, it's about balance. It comes with rear-wheel steering, torque vectoring, and Lamborghini Dinamica Veicolo Integrata, a fancy way of saying the car constantly adjusts to give you maximum grip and agility. You can choose between driving modes: Strada for the street, Sport for fun, and Casa for the track. Each one changes the car's personality completely. And then there's the sound. That naturally aspirated V10 revs all the way to 8,500 RPM, and it screams like a symphony from hell. No fake sound, no hybrid silence, just pure Lamborghini music. Behind the wheel, the Tecnica feels alive. The steering is razor sharp, the throttle response is instant, and the feedback makes you feel like a racing driver on every corner. Inside, it's everything you expect from Lamborghini: aggressive, futuristic, and full of drama. The cabin is wrapped in Alcantara and carbon fiber, with customizable stitching and colors. The center console is filled with fighter jet-style switches, and the start button is hidden under a red flip cover, because why not? There's a digital display with crisp graphics, but everything is focused on one thing: the driving experience. Now, let's talk numbers. The Huracán Tecnica starts at around $239,000, but of course, that can go way higher with customization, and trust me, nobody buys a Lamborghini without ticking a few options. Is it worth it? If you want one of the last pure V10 engines on the planet, in a car that combines track performance with street usability, absolutely. This isn't just a car, it's a piece of Lamborghini history. The Lamborghini Huracán Tecnica is proof that pure driving emotion still exists in 2025. No turbos, no hybrids, just a screaming V10, a lightweight chassis, and handling that will blow your mind. But what do you think? Would you pick the Tecnica over something like a Ferrari 296 GTB or a McLaren 750S? When McLaren launches a new supercar, the automotive world listens. And the McLaren 750S is not just a car, it's the evolution of the legendary 720S, taken to an entirely new level. Lighter, faster, sharper, this is McLaren at its absolute best. Let's find out why the 750S is considered one of the most thrilling supercars you can buy in 2025. The first thing you notice is the shape: aerodynamic, sleek, and aggressive. The 750S retains that iconic teardrop design McLaren is known for, but with even more functional aero elements. The active rear wing is larger and more effective, the front splitter is redesigned, and the vents channel air with surgical precision. Every curve, every vent, every angle exists for one reason: speed and stability. Now, let's talk about power. Under that beautiful carbon fiber body sits a 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8, producing a monstrous 740 horsepower and 800 Nm of torque. That's where the 750 in the name comes from. The result: 0 to 100 km/h in just 2.8 seconds, and a top speed of 332 km/h. But it's not just about raw numbers. The 750S is about precision and connection. McLaren has made this car lighter than the 720S, and that makes a huge difference in how it feels. This car is a technological masterpiece. It features proactive chassis control 3, McLaren's advanced suspension system that reads the road and adjusts instantly for maximum grip and comfort. The steering is hydraulic. Yes, old school, which means pure, direct feedback. No filters, no numbness, just real connection between you and the car. The braking system uses carbon ceramic discs as standard, giving you incredible stopping power. So, how does it sound? Pure aggression. The twin-turbo V8 roars like a beast when you push it, with pops and crackles on downshifts that make every drive feel like a track day. Behind the wheel, the 750S is razor sharp. It feels alive, like it's reading your mind. Point it into a corner, and it just sticks. Hit the throttle, and it catapults you into another dimension. Step inside, and you'll see McLaren's philosophy: minimalism meets functionality. The cockpit is focused entirely on the driver: lightweight bucket seats, premium Alcantara everywhere, and a central screen that tilts towards you. No unnecessary gimmicks, no overcomplication, just what you need to drive fast. And because it's lighter than before, even the seats and dashboard have been optimized for weight savings. Now, the big question: what does it cost? The McLaren 750S starts at around $330,000, and it's worth every penny if you crave performance and exclusivity. It's faster and lighter than most of its rivals, and unlike many hybrid supercars, it stays pure with that incredible twin-turbo V8. This is McLaren staying true to its DNA: extreme performance without compromise. The McLaren 750S is more than just a supercar, it's a precision instrument for speed lovers. It's a car that demands respect and rewards skill. But here's the question: would you take the McLaren 750S over a Ferrari 296 GTB or a Lamborghini Huracán Tecnica? American muscle has officially gone mid-engine, and the Chevrolet Corvette Z06 is the proof that the US can build a supercar to take on the world. It's aggressive, it's loud, and it's packed with technology that makes it a track monster. Today, we're diving deep into why the Z06 is one of the most exciting performance cars of 2025. The Z06 looks absolutely wild compared to the standard Corvette Stingray. Wider fenders, massive side air intakes, and an aggressive front fascia that screams performance. Out back, you have an optional carbon fiber wing that isn't just for looks, it delivers serious downforce on track. Every vent, every curve serves a purpose, cooling that incredible engine and keeping the car planted at insane speeds. Let's get to the heart of the beast, a 5.5-liter naturally aspirated flat-plane crank V8. This engine is a masterpiece. It revs to 8,600 RPM and produces 670 horsepower. That makes it the most powerful naturally aspirated V8 ever put in a production car. No turbos, no hybrid, just raw, screaming power. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour. Just 2.6 seconds. And the sound, pure race car. The Z06 isn't just a muscle car anymore, it's a precision tool for the track. It comes with Magnetic Ride Control 4.0, one of the best adaptive suspension systems in the world. Combine that with carbon ceramic brakes, huge Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires, and a lightning-fast 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, and you've got a car that can hang with Ferraris and McLarens on a circuit. It's that good. Now let's talk about that sound. The flat-plane crank V8 gives you an exotic, high-pitched wail, something you usually only hear from Ferraris. And behind the wheel, the Z06 feels alive. It's sharp, responsive, and it wants to be pushed. This isn't just an American bruiser anymore, it's a world-class supercar killer. Step inside, and you'll find a cockpit designed for both comfort and performance. The driving position is low and sporty, the steering wheel is squared off like a fighter jet's yoke, and the materials are premium, leather, Alcantara, and carbon fiber everywhere. You've got a high-resolution digital display, a performance data recorder, and a touchscreen with all the tech you'd expect. It's not stripped out like a race car, it's a car you can daily drive and still dominate a track day. Here's the best part, the Z06 starts at around $110,000. For that price, you're getting performance that rivals cars costing 3 times as much. It's not just the best Corvette ever made, it's one of the best performance bargains in history. And the fact that it's American-made, with a screaming naturally aspirated engine, makes it something truly special in a world of hybrids and turbos. The 2025 Chevrolet Corvette Z06 is proof that you don't need to spend $500,000 to experience true supercar performance. It's raw, it's emotional, and it's an engineering masterpiece. But what do you think? Would you take the Z06 over a Lamborghini Huracán Tecnica or a Ferrari 296 GTB? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing car content.